A lone church bell echoes, its sound carried away by the wind. Mist envelops the village, creating an eerie isolation. Father Michael stands at the village edge, his expression troubled. In the dimly lit church, Father Michael is haunted by a name he can't quite recall. The flickering candlelight casts long, distorted shadows, deepening the mystery. In the dim light, Father Michael stands before the altar, his face lit by a flashlight. His hand traces the cold stone, finding a hidden seam. A hidden door, sealed by time and dust, is revealed. With a groan, the ancient hinges yield, and a dark space opens. In the hidden room, Father Michael discovers crumbling scrolls and ancient texts, their secrets veiled in time. As his fingers brush against the fragile pages, the ink bleeds, and the room whispers with forgotten tales. Father Michael unearths an ancient scroll, its secrets veiled in time. A single symbol is revealed, an eye closed in mourning. As he touches the scroll, a wave of whispers floods his mind. The whispers aren't words, but a profound sense of absence. In the hidden room, Father Michael is seized by a sudden, overwhelming vision. The room dissolves, revealing a haunting scene from the past. Villagers, their faces marked by desperation, gather in solemn assembly. They are making a pact with Oblivion, a dark entity promising peace in exchange for their memories. Each year, they offer sacrifices, forgotten truths, precious moments erased from existence. The vision intensifies, revealing the roots of the forgotten pact swelling beneath the village. The ground starves once more, as a presence stirs within the mist. A thick mist smothers the village, its oppressive embrace swallowing the edges of reality. Out of the swirling fog, grotesque figures emerge, their forms shifting and wavering in the dim light. The forgotten, driven by an insatiable hunger for memories, advance through the fog-laden streets. In the quiet of the night, a lone villager sits, the soft crackle of the fire the only sound. Faint whispers creep in through the window, disturbing the stillness. A dark shadow seeps through the locked door. The villager vanishes without a trace. In the dim light of the church, Father Michael hunches over ancient scrolls, his brow furrowed in concentration. The candlelight flickers across the aged parchment as he frantically researches. A sudden, chilling realization dawns on him. Under the ghostly moonlight, shadows twist and writhe as the forgotten descend, their shapes blurring into the night. The village echoes with voices of the past, whispers weaving through empty chairs and deserted doorways, a haunting symphony of forgotten memories. The whispers intensify, coalescing into a chorus that calls to Father Michael by a name lost to time. Father Michael collapses under the weight of forgotten memories. He clutches the scroll with the morning eye, desperate for answers. An empty chair stands starkly in the village square, a grim testament to the latest disappearance. Dread settles over the village as the shadows deepen, swallowing the last vestiges of hope. Father Michael stands in the dim light of the church, shadows playing across the aged stone walls. The veil wasn't made to protect the villagers from the dark, but to protect the dark from what the villagers buried in their minds. A realization dawns on Father Michael's face. The forgotten materialize around the church, their shadowy figures growing larger. They whisper Father Michael's name, beckoning him to join their ranks. In the dim light of the church, Father Michael stands firm, a crucifix clutched tightly in his trembling hand. Flickering candlelight casts eerie shadows that dance across the ancient stone walls. As he prepares to confront the encroaching darkness, he knows he must sever the pact to save the village. Father Michael enters the hidden room, his face cast in the warm glow of candlelight. He searches desperately, his fingers dancing across the spines of ancient texts. The scent of aged paper fills the air as he pores over brittle pages, seeking a way to undo the pact. Shadowy figures of the forgotten reach the sacred space of the church. The sanctuary transforms into a hunting ground as they encircle Father Michael, their hunger palpable. In the hushed church, Father Michael's ancient prayer fills the sacred space. The forgotten recoil, their forms twisting in the face of the divine. A storm rages over the village, the tempestuous skies mirroring the turmoil within the church. Lightning flashes, casting an eerie glow upon the grotesque forms of the forgotten. In the dead of night, Father Michael chants, his voice strained and weary. His face reflects exhaustion, beads of sweat forming on his brow as he battles to stay focused. He clutches the ancient text, his knuckles white as he prepares to make a sacrifice. I know I must make a sacrifice to break the pact and banish the forgotten. The air thickens, charged with an unseen energy as the ritual intensifies. Father Michael, with unwavering resolve, plunges the sacred dagger. The blade pierces the scroll, severing the tie to Oblivion. The church trembles, and the forgotten scream in agony. The storm retreats, its thunder fading into the distance. The mist thins, unveiling the village's silhouette. The shadowy figures of the forgotten dissolve into the night. Father Michael lies wounded, the scroll in tatters. He has saved the village, but at a great cost. Dawn breaks over the village, bathing the land in a gentle, awakening light. The villagers emerge, their faces etched with the slow return of forgotten memories. They recall the ancient pact, a silent acknowledgement of the price of peace.